In today's Community Connection, helping tens of thousands of vulnerable families get a new start. For 50 years, community nonprofit organization A New Leaf has been providing a broad spectrum of services in an effort to end homelessness, domestic violence, and other pressing challenges. I sat down with a father of four who, thanks to A New Leaf, is transforming from homeless to hopeful.
Growing up in Fort Wayne is emotional.
A painful childhood, Omar Waller remembers growing up in Indiana.
At 6, I remember my mom coming into the bathroom while I was in the tub, and she said, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I told her I never wanted to be like her.
A mom addicted to drugs and alcohol.
And in that process of her going through that, myself being around family members and just everybody being around, I go through being molested for 7 years and no one knew, so I had to hide that from myself. And sometimes you just don't know how to handle that process. So, and being in 6 house raids before 11 has gave me a sense of fear. From that day forward, I had a plan to make sure that when I grew up, I would never be like her or anybody else in my family. And it's drove me for all these years.
Omar was driven to play sports as a way out.
So I put basketball as my rock. That became my mom, my dad. The people I needed to depend on was me at the courts, me doing this, and basketball became a habit instead of just a hobby.
He went to college in California and then played pro basketball overseas, living a good life until 2018.
2018, I was, so I thought happy, married, mom, had kids, and it just came as a bomb hit, like maybe you're moving too fast. And I ended up losing my mom 2 weeks after my birthday. I lost my marriage a year after I got married, and just the relationship, everything went away and I was alone. I think it was the day that I lost my house and I knew I didn't have a plan. And it hit me, I'm homeless and my kids are homeless. And it was, for them to say, "Where are we going?" and you have no idea what to say, and we're just gonna, you try to make everything happen so they don't feel the energy that you're giving off. I don't know how to explain that, but I'm happy that it worked out the way it did, and A New Leaf and their support was there to help me and my family.
A New Leaf's mission, helping families, changing lives.
People come to us from experiencing homelessness, domestic violence, so oftentimes they do come to us with nothing but the clothes on their backs.
Laura Bodie has been with A New Leaf for 9 years.
It's first doing crisis intervention with people and assessing their needs right away, connecting them to basic needs like food and clothing, and of course shelter. You know, the safe shelter is a priority. Our shelter, family homeless shelter, is a great example of how we're really wrapping our arms around families in crisis. Really safe, secure environment where, you know, a lot of shelters are big open community facilities, and La Mesita has safe apartment-style homes that families can really feel safe in and take the time to really work on the challenges that they have.
The way things happened, it was just boom, it hit, and then we were in a van. And from there it was maybe 2 to 3 months we were from a hotel to the van, and I stayed connected with A New Leaf, going through the process and jumping the hurdles.
Omar, a father of 4 girls, finally got the call and keys to his own apartment here at A New Leaf's La Mesita community.
It was a 2-bedroom, smooth counters, all white counters. It was just something that my girls hadn't experienced in that moment of excitement.
People often have a stigma around homelessness as, you know, the person you see on the street corner begging for money. And that's not the majority of the people that we see in our homeless shelters. They're families, they're people struggling to get by, they're living paycheck to paycheck, and there's lack of affordable housing. You know, one crisis ends up with them becoming homeless.
It's been a blessing to find something like a new leaf to make me put the effort in to do what I need to do to be who I want to become.
Your help is transforming lives. A New Leaf's main campus is located at 2245 West Ellis Street in Mesa. To donate or volunteer, call 480-464-4648 or visit turnanewleaf.org. Another way you can get involved, A New Leaf is hosting and celebrating its 50th anniversary on Saturday, March 21st. Tickets are still available. You can see my full interview on A New Leaf coming up this morning at 10:30 on our Sonoran Living and ABC 15 Facebook pages. We'll be right back.